Hi, I'm Brandon Royal here with Lay, and we are doing the usability test video. I'm in group 25, and my application is CareAlert. CareAlert is an application designed for caregivers to help monitor their patients when they're away from their patients. CareAlert utilizes the use of smart technologies such as Fitbit, KView, and I Remember, and other technologies like that to help the caregiver monitor his patients. Lay is going to do a walkthrough of the application and give her thoughts on it, any problems, questions, and everything like that. So let's begin.
Alright.
So when you open the application right now, you have a red alert that is going on. So I just want you to kind of walk through the alert and figure out what's going on, how to check it out and everything like that.
Okay. So notification. Oh, I see this. So fall is detected by the Fitbit 3 minutes ago.
And you can see that the KView is showing you the video camera view of it, and it's clear that there was a fall that occurred. And so from here you have multiple options that you can do, such as call 911 immediately, call your patient directly, talk over an intercom that's set up, or you can dismiss the notification. And for this purpose, just let you dismiss the notification.
Okay.
So this is the home screen when there's no alert going on. Just what's your opinions on how it's set up and everything like that?
I think it looks good. I like the color schemes. It's everything's clearly labeled, so it's easy to maneuver my way around the app. Where am I going next?
Next you're going to view the different activities that has gone on in the past few days or weeks or months. And so is it clear where that would be?
I wouldn't say 100% clear, but I would probably just assume it's this graph looking kind of thing, since obviously it wouldn't be any of those. So like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and click on the graph. Alright, so then in this view you can see, based on today, different activities that have gone on and notifications, and then you can also do weekly and monthly view.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, you can transition through clicking weekly and monthly through there, and it can show on is it obvious where different notifications have occurred?
Yeah, I like that they're different colors too. Helps make it easier to read.
So then go ahead and click on any of the notifications.
Any of them?
Yeah. So one of the red alert there. And so you're brought up to the screen to help you understand more of what's going on. You can have more information, everything.
Gotcha.
So for the purposes of this walkthrough, if you click on the KView,
Open.
yeah,
Gotcha.
you can see different, it shows the application on different screens. You can see everything that's going on.
And these are live?
Yeah, live video feeds of everything.
Cool.
And so how do you think you would get back to the home screen? Is it obvious?
The home screen of the application or
Yeah.
my phone?
Of the application.
I would click this grid button?
No, it's actually the back arrow on the bottom right.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Gotcha.
Alright, so now you're back at the home screen.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and you can just mess around. You see on the bottom is where the different smart devices are, where they're connected. And so you can click on KView is the only one set up in through this walkthrough.
Okay.
So if you click on that, so you're brought back to the screen, just showing the same thing with video cameras and everything.
Okay, very cool. I like that they're live and stuff. I wish maybe it had like the time, just so you could I don't know. Can you record? Is that what these red buttons are for?
Yeah, you can record it, take pictures.
Okay. Cool. So go back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So do you have any comments on just the application, different like design aspects, things like that?
Let's see. Let me forget what I was looking at. Miss Medicine, Fitbit 100. So this is like her like heart rate. Like
Yeah.
the
So
patient's heart rate.
that's like showing like the Fitbit information.
Gotcha.
So to explain like the different color scheme, there's green, yellow, and red. Green's just normal things like the Fitbit taking information, telling you like they're showing like steps and heart rate.
Mhm.
Yellow is like something that's not a serious alert, where it's something as in here miss medicine. So just like letting you know that you need to make sure they take the medicine.
Mhm.
And then on like if you go to weekly or monthly, you can see a red alert or something more dangerous, like the patient has fallen, and that can be a
Gotcha.
dangerous situation. They can't get back up.
Okay, yeah. Am I able to like personalize what is considered to be like green, yellow, or red, like according to like my patient kind of thing? Like maybe like Miss Medicine would be like a serious thing for my patients.
Oh,
like
like,
could I make that
depending on
red?
like the different patient?
Mhm.
Yeah, you could set up like what would be like what type of notification, like what would
Okay,
consider like
cool.
a medium, green,
Right,
or red
because
alert.
For somebody it might not be like that big of a deal, but if it's like an important medicine or something, it'd obviously be a bigger deal.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Since you work in the health field, what's like a situation that would be, since we're medicine, if they miss a medicine, that could be a huge deal.
Right. Well, I work for a hospital on the transplant floor, so transplant medicines are like crucial. They have to be taken at the same exact time every single day. They can't even like mess around with like 5 minutes, really. So that would be like a huge problem if one of my patients I like got sent home or something and like missed their medication. I would definitely want to be notified about that like right away. So, and with the notifications, do they like pop up on your screen, or do you have to click the app to see the notification?
Yeah, so it'd like pop up on the lock screen. I can
Mhm.
actually show you an example of that
Yeah.
really fast. So
Gotcha.
the notification would pop up on the lock screen, and so that it could tell you like right away, like right when you look at your phone, especially they're important for something like a fall, like you're saying, if you missed a certain medication.
Mhm.
And so the caregiver would like know right away. And so yeah, like if you click the notification or like swipe it, depending on like what kind of phone you have, then you see
Yeah.
like it brings you to the screen showing you like what's going on.
Cool. So, and they said the intercom is something that would be set up like in that room.
Yeah,
And so I would just be like, "Mom, you good?" or something, or like I don't know, like how would you just like hold it down?
yeah, so if it like it matters what you kind of things you have set up, but if you have the intercom set up, you'd be able to just like directly talk to them if they're in like the room with it.
Gotcha.
So it just gives multiple like a variety of options, like 911 obviously if it's like a serious emergency.
Mhm.
If you see everything's fine, like it's just like a false notification, you can dismiss it.
Right.
And then the intercom or the caller is to get in touch, like speak with the patient.
And the call, like what is that calling? Like their cell phone?
Yeah, their cell phone.
Okay.
So you could like link it to their cell phone, like their number and everything.
Okay, gotcha. So that one might be harder because they might not necessarily be around their cell phone, especially like older patients.
Yeah, that's why there's just like a variety of options, because it really depends on like what's going on. Because if they just miss
Right.
their medication, they'd be able to just call it and everything.
Mhm. Cool. Now for let's say, is there like a default setting that I can choose? Let's say for like the fall, if I didn't respond to like the notification that like for example like my patient had fallen, is there a default setting that if I didn't answer it like 911 would automatically be called or something?
That's actually something we haven't discussed, but that's a really good idea to like look into, something like that, because that would be a serious thing if the patient's like injured or
Right.
something like that. So just going through like the whole application, is there anything like design wise you think that should be fixed, like whether it's like where buttons are, colors, like anything like that? You can go back to the home screen if you want. Click.
Like here.
Yeah.
No, dismiss.
Or yeah.
And this is the home screen.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like anything like that. Like, is there anything confusing?
No, honestly, like, I mean, I don't think so. It's very clear. The only thing I'd maybe say is just this, just because it does. These all have like titles as to what they are, but this one doesn't. But I mean, that's really the only thing. Fitbit, KV, I remember. Yeah, no, I mean, I think the design portion of it all looks really good. Ooh. Let's see.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna just ask you like debriefing questions really fast. So. All right, now that you've gone through the prototype, do you have any questions or confusion regarding the app that I can answer for you? Is there anything that you didn't really quite understand?
Confusion regarding the app. Question, confusion. Not. I mean, I guess like, can anybody, I guess, get this app? Like, how do you link it? Do you have to have like, obviously you'd have to have the Fitbit first.
Yeah.
And then you would just download this app. Like, have you thought about if you would like charge for this application, or is it something that's like free?
Pretty much what we thought about. We haven't gone too much detail about that, but like thinking about it, it'd be free, but we'd make money off charging people for smart devices, like working with those companies, like partnering with those companies.
Gotcha.
So like design wise though, because it's like the prototype is like focusing on the design itself and like how you're using it, like how easy it was to like go through it. Is there anything that like confused you about the design? I know you talked about the activity graph.
Yeah.
But like anything besides that?
If I go back really quick.
Yeah.
Just like, no, I mean, I think it's like set up like really well. I'm trying to like think. No, I mean, not really. I see up here, I just had a question. With this, it says, like, mom.
Yeah.
Is that, would I be able to, like, let's say I had my mom and my dad, would I be able to sync, like, more than one patient up to it?
Right now, we're just doing, like, a single patient.
Gotcha.
Just because of, like, how, like, complications, like, wanting the caregiver to be focused on one person. But that's, like, an idea that we've talked about and discussed a lot, and we've gotten actually a lot of feedback about that. So there's, like, a possibility for that kind of thing. But, alright. What was your overall impression of this application?
I mean, overall, I think it's a really good idea. It's, like, very modernized, because, like, a lot of people do have Fitbits nowadays, and it's something easy that a lot of patients could just, you know, like, wear on their wrists at all times. I mean, I think it's definitely a good invention that will definitely be utilized for a while to come.
Alright. And then, what's like 3 ways you would suggest that this application could be improved so that it's like more useful and user-friendly, just like using it?
3 ways it could be improved?
Yeah. Like anything, any like suggestions, ideas for like changing something? I know you already talked about like making like a title for the activity graph. Making
the title, making it that where you can like modify, or did you say that you can modify your own like green, yellow, and red settings?
We actually haven't even talked about that, but like that'd be a great idea to do, so you can figure out like
yeah. I think that'd be a really good idea. And then let's see what else is there. Oops. There's something. Oh, and then like just having it be for more than just one patient, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I also thought about like maybe like, I guess like no, that wouldn't work if you have a Fitbit. I was gonna say like a way for them to contact you if they needed you, but that would, I guess they would just have to use their cell phones or something. But this is more just for you to monitor them at any given time.
Just because if you like think about it, the elderly don't use, like aren't as tech savvy as like thing. But alright. Have you ever used a similar application to this?
I have not, no. This is like probably the first application that I've seen that, I mean, like you see like what are those, the thing that's on the neck, like the life support?
Yeah.
I don't know. like, I mean, that, but like, you can't, it's kind of like bringing a little bit of everything. Like, obviously, a lot of people have like cameras in their houses, and then being alerted in some way, but this kind of all brings it into like one app, which is definitely very useful.
So like comparing it to Life Alert, just because that was something like we compared to it
Right.
before, what do you think the advantages of this application over Life Alert would be?
Well, Life Alert, I think, so what is it? They pull it, and then somebody gets notified.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with like smartphones or anything.
Yeah, I think, I mean, especially in today's society, like everybody has a smartphone.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know I would just feel more, I mean, I'd probably feel like comfortable, like if I were to like, let's say like leave my patient or like my grandma or somebody like with the Life Alert, but I'd feel even more comfortable if I was able to like constantly like just check in on my phone real quick just to make sure, because I don't know, I think like sometimes like what I always would have the fear, like what if the Life Alert they got was like broken and like nobody knew they actually fell or something, you know, but
Yeah.
at least this way like you'd be like, oh, I haven't heard from her in a while, let me just go check to make sure like all the cameras, make sure she's still okay, kind of thing, you know. So I think that's definitely an advantage it has over that.
All right, and then could you ever see yourself using this application, and like why not, and like what some reasons you would or wouldn't use it?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely see myself using this application. Maybe not necessarily at work because of like HIPAA and stuff. I don't think I could have patients on my phone, but
Yeah.
maybe like when I'm older, I don't know, like taking care of my parents or something. Why wouldn't I see myself using this app? I mean, I don't really see like why somebody, if you have the opportunity to use it, like why I wouldn't use it, but I don't know, I would definitely use it if it were to hit the Apple Store.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for doing the
Yeah, no
usability
problem.
test with me.
No problem.
And that is all.